Hi, I keep trying to make this video and I keep ranting and raving, so I'm setting a timer for myself so that I get to the point. This is about Nazis, this is about the Confederacy, and this is a call to other white people because I feel like there's a certain stand that we have to take. There's a certain group of us that might be a little unique. So let's get the facts out of the way. Fact one is that I'm a white woman. Fact two is that I am the direct descendant of a Confederate soldier. Fact three is that I am a direct descendant of someone who kept other human beings against their will. I'm talking about slavery. I don't like using the word slave because I feel like it minimizes what actually happened. My ancestor did not own slaves. My ancestor kidnapped human beings, and that's real, and that's what we need to call it, in my opinion. So if there is anyone out there that can claim some type of pride in the Confederacy, or if there's anyone out there who can, in my opinion, have the right to have warm feelings about these Confederate monuments, it would be myself. And it would be other people that are in the same situation as myself. Those monuments are about my relatives. Those are my people. Those are my ancestors. And that is my history. Directly my history. Not just some vague, ambiguous, it's a part of American history. Those were my people. I got the documents to prove it. So I want to say very clearly for everybody to hear, specifically all you damn Nazis, there's nothing to be proud of. Let me say it again. There's nothing to be proud of. I don't need to remember those people over Thanksgiving dinner. There's no reason to talk about their bravery. There's no reason to talk about their sacrifice or what they did or didn't do. They were traitors. Literally, they were traitors. They left the U.S. like legit. They were like, fuck you guys. And then went to war with the states. And it's seen as the Civil War, but they legit try to make their own country. A foreign country invaded the United States and went to war with us. We beat their ass, took our shit back, and then erected monuments to, I don't fucking know, to remember them, to honor them, that's a part of our history. It's not a part of our history. It's part of the Confederate history. The Confederacy isn't a thing anymore because, again, we fucking destroyed them. And the fact that you are descended from a bunch of losers who got their ass kicked after being traitors, not something to discuss over Thanksgiving, not something to be proud of. So white people, we need to stop being ambiguous. We need to stop pretending that the atrocities of our past are somehow disconnected from us. I can touch the Confederacy. Part of my genetic makeup comes from a Confederate soldier. That shit's real. And it doesn't make it okay. So take down the fucking monuments, put them in a museum, write about it in a history book, and let's move on because it was wrong. It was wrong. And white people, we need to stand up and we need to say that it's wrong and not, I mean, people are saying it's wrong and that's great and keep doing that. But we need to own our shit. And I think it's important for people to know that that is a part of my history and that it is still wrong. And it can be a part of your history too, and you can still denounce it and still say it's wrong. Those ancestors of mine who fought in the Confederacy do not need monuments. I am not offended by them being taken down. It is not a source of pride for myself or anybody else in my family. My timer says it is time for me to shut the hell up. I don't know how to make it stop beeping. So I'm going to wrap this up. I don't want to take all your time, but that's the point. I'm not some snowflake northerner who has no idea because I have no ties to the Confederacy. And if I had ancestors who fought and died for their cause, I would feel differently, blah, blah, blah. No, fuck you. My great, however many greats, grandpa, Confederate soldier, probably multiple, actually. I haven't done that much research into it because it's shitty and I don't want to. But that's real. That's a part of my history. And it's wrong, and there's nothing to be proud of. There's no white pride there. There's no Southern pride. There's no pride in having ancestors who left the country and then fought a war so that they could continue to kidnap, rape, and murder other human beings. All right, that's all. Your turn.